What's good, guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about why Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind was the perfect way to implement DLC into the game. So I'm going to break down why I believe that this was perfectly done. And don't forget that this is solely my opinion. If yours differs, or even if it's the same, drop a like and comment down below why it was different. What do you think about it? Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. As we know, ReMind has a price tag of $30, and several people have said that they don't believe that it's worth that price. Let's start with the main content. You get the ReMind DLC itself, which has about 4 to 5 hours of gameplay, touched up CG, additional and updated cutscenes, the limit cut episode, which adds more to how many hours you can play, the premium menu, the data greeting feature, and the slideshow feature. It also came alongside the free update that added Oathkeeper and Oblivion, a main story update, and new abilities. Now, all of the features listed, in my opinion, are well worth $30 because we've paid more for worse. Let's see, for example, anybody that bought Jump Force, WWE 2K20, Fallout 76, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. I mean, the list goes on. My point being, off of features alone, I feel like it's worth it. Now let's dive into the actual contents of the DLC. ReMind takes us through the things that we missed with Sora following his friends' hearts and experiencing some crazy battles while answering questions that we had about the base game. Now I saw somebody say that the DLC was bad because the story is convoluted. What is Kingdom Hearts without its convoluted story? It's part of the charm and what keeps us following the series. The DLC left me happy because the base game was slightly underwhelming in wrapping up the arc, but the reason on why is answered, and I'm content with that. Also, it leaves the door open for more Kingdom Hearts, which is bad because... Back on track though, as you play through, you get to play some of your favorite characters like Riku, Roxas, and Kairi. The only thing that was disappointing about this was the fact that Roxas didn't have a shot lock, but that's a bit of a nitpick. But I mean, you could not have that option at all, right? Next is the limit cut episode. Final Fantasy characters make a small appearance, which is what people wanted and what people got. No Cloud, no Sephiroth, but Final Fantasy VII Remake is right around the corner. You'll be fine. The meat of this part of the DLC are the data battles. Familiar, if you play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, you fight the most difficult versions of the new organization, and it will give literally anybody a run for their money. This is the difficulty that people wanted, and we'll expand on this difficulty even more later. This mode will have you running through emotions just as much as the story, with how you'll go from angry as hell because you were so close to hype because you finally overcame that obstacle. Now, the secret episode, along with the main parts of ReMind, I won't spoil, but Nomura clearly has Versus 13 in mind. That's not a bad thing. I think it was implemented pretty well. The data greeting part is cool for people who make photos, but I'm not that person. Some of the photos that I've seen on my timeline are cool and some funny. It's endless fun for people who are into that type of thing. Now to go more into that difficulty I was talking about earlier. I mean, the base game was pretty easy, and then they went and added critical mode, which was a nice addition. It added some difficulty, but with everything, some people are still going to be disappointed. But now we have the premium menu, which spices up the game a bit. You have your fast pass mode, as well as your black codes, which make the game either easier for whoever wants to run through the game to, let's say, get Oblivion on critical really easily, or extremely hard for those who get off to losing a lot, because it's pretty hard. Basically, it gives you a reason to play through the whole game again with added features and achievements before you even jump into ReMind. This DLC was a love letter to the fans of Kingdom Hearts. It updated and upgraded the game in the same sense of a final mix without making a separate final mix for another $60. It's half that price, and in my opinion, it's well worth it. But that's all for today's video. Remember to like, comment down below whether you agree or disagree. If you haven't picked it up, hopefully this helped your decision. And if you want more videos like this, show love and subscribe to the channel. And until next time.